Hey guys, how you going? I'm just going to run through a short practice, building a little bit of heat at the beginning and just to integrate the breath into the body, a little bit of core strengthening. But mostly this one's a wind down practice, so about 20 minutes. Maybe you've done one of my other classes that's a little bit stronger, or you're just not in the mood for something really strong. This might be a good one for you. And particularly if you're short of time, but you don't have time to drive to the yoga studio or to do like a full 60-90 minute practice. This 20-minute one will just give you some stretching, some strengthening, some sort of breath integration. Those Zen vibes should feel pretty good, pretty relaxed afterwards. Let's begin. So we're going to start by coming onto our hands and knees. So from here, strong through the fingertips, let's just inhale, draw the chest forwards, looking upwards. Exhale, rounding. So just a couple more like that. Inhale, shoulders drawing back. Exhale, a squeeze and a lift through the low belly. Inhale, elbows bend, looking up. Exhale, round. And again, inhaling. And exhale. So from here, take your right leg back. Inhale, right leg back and up. Exhale, round. So bend the elbows as you transition. Try to get the right knee towards the nose. Inhale, coming back, right leg up. Exhale, round. Inhale. Exhale. Last one like that. Inhale. Exhale. Now take that right leg back and up. Maybe straightening the leg. Bring the opposite hand, so the left hand comes forwards. So you're reaching forwards here. Look at this bookshelf in the way, but you're extending forwards. And then we're going to bend the right knee, reach your left hands back to maybe clasp the foot and start to kick back through that right shin. Now from here we're going to come back to this pose, spinal strengthening pose. And then place the left hand down, the right leg stays straight, and we plant that right foot in line with the left toes for side plank. Vastisthasana. So the right arm is coming up. So I'm pressing down through this left hand and up through the right. If you want, if you're feeling strong, you could stack straight legs. Or maybe take this right arm over your ear, lifting. And then from here, find your way to a high plank position. So I always like to take the fingertips down first. Pause in your high plank, inhale. Pause in your high plank, exhale. Inhale, just tap the knees down. Keep lifting from the low belly. Exhale, a squeeze and a lift from the low belly as you straighten the legs. Inhale, tap the knees down, so chest is forwards. Exhale, high plank. Inhale, knees tap down. Exhale, high plank. Inhale, knees down. Exhale, high plank. One more, knees tap down, inhale. Exhale, high plank, knees down, inhale. Exhale, come all the way down. Stay resting on the floor, breathing in. Exhale, come rising up into cobra. We're going to hold cobra a couple of breaths. So elbows in, shoulders back and down. And just lifting and lengthening. So cobra could be high or low. We don't want to compress or collapse into the low back. Keep that lifting. Nice long spine. And then release. From here, reach your hands back. Shoulders back. And we're going to interlace the fingers. Maybe lifting up here. Lengthening forwards out of the neck. One more breath. You could lift the legs here as well. It's a little stronger. And then we release. And just gently press back to a little child's pose. Stretching forwards. Maybe gently swaying or rocking through the hips. And then we're going to find our way back to hands and knees for the second side. So breathing in here as you take the left leg up and back. Exhale, round the spine. Try to touch that left knee towards your nose. Inhale, so bend the elbows on the transition. Exhale, a squeeze and a lift through the low belly. Inhaling, exhale, inhale, exhale. Left leg back, inhale, exhale. Now take that left leg back and up. Right arm comes forwards. You're reaching forwards forwards and begin to bend that left knee. Right hands can reach back as you maybe clasp the foot or the inner ankle, and we kick that left shin back, the right shoulder's drawing back, and then gently release back to spinal strengthening pose. And we come into our side plank. So you plant the right hand down beneath the right shoulder, left foot this time in line with the right toes. Left arm is reaching up, you could look up, curl the tailbone under a little bit. So we're pulling the front of the hip bones in. Maybe side stretch, you could stack straight legs, it's up to you. See how you're feeling. One last breath. Find your way to plank pose, high plank. Inhale here. Exhale, tap the knees down. This time come all the way down. Point your toes back, take a breath in. Exhale, come rising up. Cobra, inhale. Exhale, release. Now this time, reach back with your left hand to clasp the left foot and start to kick back. You could stay here or maybe extend that right arm forwards and lifting the right leg. Yeah, so you're either here with the hand down, the leg down, or lifting. It's up to you. And then we'll switch. And switch. And switch. And switch. Last one. And then maybe both hands to both feet or ankles, bow pose, Dhanurasana, you're kicking the shins back. And then come back. It's time to downward dog. And then just holding your downward dog a couple of breaths. Just trying to keep a nice, long, spacious spine, so you're lifting the low belly up away from the thighs, releasing and relaxing the head, and feeling the shoulders lift up away from your ears. You might like to stretch it out by walking in place here. Yeah, then we're going to drop the knees, come into a cross-legged position, take the feet out in front of you, and extend here the left leg out in front of you. We're going to place the right foot in towards the groin, the inner thigh, and squaring your hips, so hips and shoulders facing forwards. Here we're going to inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, coming forwards. Yeah, inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, maybe coming forwards. Now you might find you need to bend this left knee quite a lot. You might need to take the hands back or stay quite upright. Focusing first and foremost on keeping that nice long spine. So you just go to your edge, the edge of your stretch sensation, the place where you can go today is perfect. Hold it. Shoulders back. Now, moving into slightly different pose, we're going to keep the left hand down, maybe even take the left hand to the inside of the left foot, slightly opening your hips to the side. I'm going to bring the right arm up and over. So we're stretching out here through quadratus lumborum, so it's a muscle that connects the low back to across the hip there, along that right side. Drawing the left toes back if you can, and this right hand is reaching towards the outside of that left foot. So it's the sort of line of direction and sensation of stretch with you around here. Not forcing, not forcing. And then we'll come up, place the right hand beneath your right shoulder, and just lift up here, lift the hips, stretching this left arm over. Very good, and then coming down. Turn to face forwards again, and we're going to plant this right foot, sitting up nice and tall. Hips are down. And then you could try placing that right foot to the outside of the left leg. We're going to breathe in here, reach up. Exhale, twist, and hold. And some of you might be able to do this with the left knee bends. So I'm pressing down into this left elbow, not kind of yanking on it, but I'm pushing down. in order to lift up. And now the twisting action is coming not from these kind of yanking arms, I'm not using leverage of the arms, but I'm accessing deeper core strength to twist. So I'm pressing down, inhale, lifting, exhale, squeezing from the core muscles to twist. And maintain that lift. Yeah, and then just counter twist, turn to the other side, keeping that right hip down. And now right ankle stacks on top of the left knee. We're going to breathe in here, take the arms up. Exhale, bring the left arm under the right. So left arm under. So right ankle is on top of the left knee, left elbow onto the right arm. So we'll turn to face you so you can have a different visual, different view. And I'm not mirroring you, yeah? So it's left arm onto the right, right ankle on top of the left knee. Shoulders are back and down. Try to keep this openness through the neck and openness through the throat. Move back to the sides, just holding there a couple more breaths. It's pretty strong, so simultaneously getting into the hips and the shoulders. And release, shake it out. And switch sides. We're going to extend left leg out in front of you this time. Right knee opens out to the side. Move away from the wall a little bit. Facing forwards, we'll breathe in, reach up. Exhale. Coming down. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, waving forwards and down. Yeah, so I'm feeling pretty open today. A little bit tight in this right hamstring, so I'm going to bend the right knee a little bit. I'm not, forcing a stretch in any way. I'm just kind of playing the edge. You want to feel the stretch here right in the belly of the hamstring, not in the back of the knee, or not up here in the insertion point of the glutes. Get the stretch in the right position. And then slowly coming up. So from here we open, or sort of widen the angle between the thighs. The left knee opens out to the side. I'm going to keep the right hand down this time. Could be to the outside of the leg. I'm going to take it to the inside of the leg. Left arm is reaching up, and we're just slowly reaching this left hand towards the outer edge of that right foot. So there's a bit of a twist. This left shoulder, left ribs are moving back. Side stretching here through the quadratus lumborum, which can get really tight. That muscle can get really tight if you're sitting or cycling or driving a lot, walking, running. Pretty much all of us need to stretch that one out. And then we come up. Let the left hand down beneath the left shoulder. Keep the left knee down. Stargazer pose. So right arm's reaching back. So counter stretch, so stretching along here. And then slowly coming down, or setting up for our twist. So I square the hips to face forwards again. And just take a moment to kind of get centered, get stabilized. I'm going to bend the right knee, placing that left foot over the right knee. And then breathing in, reach the arms up. Exhale, right elbow on top of the left knee, left hand behind you. Let's inhale, sit up tall, and then exhale, looking back over your left shoulder. Shoulders are down, yeah, we don't want to be hunching up. Shoulders are down, you're looking back over the left shoulder. Hips are down, and then inhale, reaching up. Exhale to the other side. And as best you can, you're really using and integrating the rotational movement of your neck and looking back over the right. Coming back to center. This time stacking the left ankle on top of the right knee. So your left knee is, we want to try to drop it down. It might be sitting right up, that's okay as well. But try not to resist and hold it up. You want to try to release and let it go. Arms reaching up. Right elbow this time onto the left. Elbows lifting, shoulders back and down. Bring your attention to your breath, so you're just feeling and sensing and observing all the different qualities of the breath. Its texture, its sounds, its you know, the sensation, its rhythm. Winding down, so moving into more of a yin quality, yin style, more soothing, calming qualities of practice, and inviting a quality of prana, of breath, that is restful, soothing. Alright, so we'll release, shake it out. Just take the legs out in front of you, maybe shake them out here. We're going to take Baddha Konasana, so soles of the feet together, drawing the feet towards you, and just breathing in here, and kind of like we did before. So a couple of breaths here, maybe waving a little bit side to side. Coming up. And then find your way towards happy baby pose. We come down, all the way down, just a couple of breaths here, hands to the soles of the feet. Shoulders are down, hips are down, head down. And then give the knees a little squeeze, a little hug, maybe a little rocking side to side. We're going to straighten the left leg to the floor and twist that right knee across your body. So your right arm is open. You're just looking over the right side, your right shoulder. So hold a few deep breaths in this supine twist. And then we switch sides. Left knee, squeeze it in. Right leg is straight. You're going to open the right arm out to the side. Looking over, open the left arm, Open the left arm out to the left side and looking over to the left. Try to relax and melt into this one, so we're not forcing into a pose, we're just dissolving into it. Last breath. And gently release. And then just maybe a minute or so of your own practice, you could hit pause on the video. But after, you know, maybe another hip stretch or a back bend, just find your way to final resting pose. And focusing on your breath, so a few minutes of just breathing with awareness, feeling the sensations of the breath, or bringing your attention to the sound or the rhythm, some kind of quality that you love, that you enjoy, or explore all the different rhythms and find something that you enjoy about breathing. Have a beautiful day. Thanks for joining me. Namaste.